So this is car number 4. It actually started out as one of the first 2 prototype cars built by Revology. When we started building this car, we did not yet have the license from Ford to build new reproduction Fords. This car was actually built from an original '66 Mustang body shell. It was a car that I found in Atlanta. Somebody had it for a long time, and I always had plans to restore it, but never got around to it. Then eventually we rolled it out and started restoring the body. So the body on this car was restored the old-fashioned way. It's not a new Dynacorn body. It's an original body that had all of its rusty panels replaced. The old-fashioned long, arduous, expensive task of restoring an old body, but the result is very much the same as what you'd get from a new body, because the sheet metal parts that are used are the same ones that are used to make the new body. Obviously, we needed the Shelby license to make it into a Shelby, and that came about as planned, and then this car became a Shelby. The debut of this car was the 2016 SEMA show, and importantly, it was to be featured on the Ford stand at SEMA. So this car was actually featured in Mustang Monthly magazine on the cover. It was later in Automobile magazine, track test done out at Streets of Willow with Andy Pilgrim driving, and also a special guest driver, John Morton, who was a very successful racing driver for Shelby in the 60s. Really a lot of press coverage, so a lot of documentation on this car. This car is just so fun to drive. It's just so responsive. Just acceleration is instant. The brakes just drag you down to a stop so quickly. The handling is very communicative. You can feel the car when it starts to slide. You feel it. It doesn't just snap. I mean, it's really well behaved and gives you a lot of confidence to really drive it to the limit. And it doesn't have the electronic intervention of modern cars, so it's really a pure driving experience. It's, you just feel the wheel, the rack and pinion steering, the double wishbone front suspension. You've got a 3-link in the back, coil springs all around, 4-wheel disc brakes. It just feels really good, and just so much fun to drive. Just clears the cobwebs right out.